The universe keeps repeating one impossible shape. Spirals appear almost everywhere humans look. Galaxies, hurricanes, DNA, seashells, whirlpools, tornadoes, flower petals, ocean currents, even entire storms viewed from space. At first, it feels like coincidence, until the pattern becomes impossible to ignore. Because somehow, across completely different scales of reality, the universe keeps generating the same shape again and again. And the terrifying part is, many of these systems were never connected to each other at all. A spiral galaxy and a seashell evolved through completely different physical processes. A hurricane and human DNA obey entirely different laws of scale. And yet, they still converge toward the same mathematical structure repeatedly. Which raises a deeply unsettling question. Why does nature keep choosing spirals? Because the universe does not create patterns accidentally. Patterns appear when physics repeatedly discovers efficient solutions. And over billions of years, spirals quietly became one of the most successful structures in existence. But the real secret of spirals is not beauty. It is movement. Spirals solve a massive problem. Hidden inside reality, energy rarely moves in straight lines for long. Gravity bends movement. Rotation curves motion. Pressure redirects flow. Resistance destabilizes trajectories. And whenever multiple forces begin interacting dynamically, spirals start appearing naturally. Because spirals allow systems to move energy, preserve stability, maintain momentum, reduce collapse, all at the same time. Imagine water draining into a hole. The liquid begins rotating, not randomly, but because rotation stabilizes inward movement while conserving momentum. Straight collapse becomes unstable. Spiral flow becomes efficient. The same thing happens inside hurricanes. Air pressure differences begin moving enormous atmospheric systems. Then Earth's rotation bends those movements gradually. And suddenly, the storm organizes itself into a gigantic rotating spiral visible from space. Not because nature likes spirals emotionally, but because spirals solve movement problems elegantly. They balance energy transfer, rotational stability, directional flow, structural coherence. And once physics discovers efficient structures, nature repeats them relentlessly. But spirals do not only appear inside storms or water. They exist across scales so enormous, the human brain struggles to emotionally process them fully. Entire galaxies rotate, like cosmic storm systems far beyond Earth. Entire galaxies stretch across unimaginable distances in spiral formations. Billions of stars rotating around central gravitational regions, slowly turning through darkness across cosmic timescales. And astonishingly, many galaxies naturally organize themselves into spiral arms because gravity creates another enormous engineering problem. How do you move billions of stars dynamically without the entire structure collapsing chaotically? The answer becomes rotational organization. Spiral systems distribute angular momentum more efficiently. The galaxy begins self-organizing almost automatically, like a gigantic whirlpool made from stars instead of water. And suddenly, the spiral stops feeling decorative. It starts feeling fundamental. A structural solution repeatedly discovered by physics itself. But perhaps the strangest part is, spirals also appear inside life. Your body already contains spiral systems. Human DNA forms a double helix spiral, not randomly, but because spirals store enormous amounts of information efficiently inside limited space. Straight molecular structures become unstable. The spiral creates compactness, flexibility, stability, replication, efficiency. Even your fingerprints contain spiral formations. Hair growth often rotates directionally. Inner ear structures curve mathematically. Plants arrange leaves using spiral angles, maximizing sunlight exposure. Sunflowers form spiraling seed patterns following mathematical relationships called Fibonacci sequences. And astonishingly, these patterns often emerge naturally through growth optimization itself. Because spirals repeatedly solve packing problems, growth problems, energy, distribution problems, expansion problems, meaning life itself repeatedly converges toward spiral geometry because physics keeps making it useful. And once enough examples begin stacking together, the universe starts feeling less random than humans assumed. Almost as if reality keeps rediscovering the same solution repeatedly across completely different environments. But the deeper scientists studied spirals, the stranger the pattern became. Spirals quietly control the flow of energy everywhere. River systems branch outward in spiral-like patterns. Black holes form rotating accretion disks. Ocean currents curve across planetary scales. Spiderwebs contain rotational symmetry. Pine cones spiral mathematically. Animal horns twist during growth. Even human crowds during panic situations sometimes begin forming spiral flow patterns unconsciously. Because whenever large systems must move energy dynamically through constrained environments, spiral mathematics repeatedly emerges naturally. And the reason is terrifyingly simple. Spirals preserve motion while preventing chaos. Straight systems often become unstable. Rigid systems fracture. But spirals distribute force smoothly while continuously adapting movement. Meaning spirals are not just beautiful patterns, they are survival-efficient structures. Physics keeps rediscovering them because they work extraordinarily well. And suddenly, the universe begins feeling less like random events and more like hidden mathematics unfolding visually across reality itself. But perhaps the most disturbing realization is human consciousness may already be deeply connected to these patterns too. Your brain is naturally drawn towards spirals. Humans instinctively associate spirals with mystery, infinity, beauty, hypnosis, depth movement, and psychologically, the brain responds unusually strongly to curved rotational structures because the human eye naturally follows spiral flow smoothly. Attention gets pulled inward. The pattern feels alive, almost endless, which may explain why spirals appear constantly across ancient art, architecture, religion, sacred symbols, mythology long before humans understood mathematics formally. But the deeper reason may be even stranger. Humans evolved inside environments already filled with spiral systems constantly. Storms, rivers, shells, plants, whirlpools, celestial motion, biological growth, meaning spiral recognition may have become deeply embedded into human perception itself over evolutionary time. Somewhere inside the nervous system, the pattern already feels familiar, not because humans invented spirals, but because reality has been generating them long before human consciousness ever existed. The universe may be revealing a hidden rule. Humans often imagine reality as chaotic, random, unpredictable, but spirals reveal something unsettling. Completely different systems repeatedly converge towards similar structures independently, not through imitation, through physics itself, which suggests the universe may quietly favor certain solutions over others. certain shapes, certain flows, certain mathematical behaviors. And once you begin noticing spirals, they become impossible to stop seeing. Inside storms, inside galaxies, inside oceans, inside flowers, inside fingerprints, inside your own DNA. Almost as if the universe keeps writing the same hidden equation across reality at different scales. Again, and again, and again, and somewhere tonight, far beyond human visibility, another spiral galaxy is still rotating silently through the darkness of space. Following the same ancient mathematical patterns the universe has been repeating for billions of years already.